I lost 110 pounds while sitting.
Well, let me tell you a story about a pair of brothers, Andy and Dustin. They're like no others. They hit the road, traveling land, testing out food. Ain't that grand? From fast food joints to local dives, they're on a mission, taking crazy drives. They'll sample it all, junk food galore. But the question remains, what's worth fighting for? Southern DNA, showing down Southern DNA, exploring every town. They're on the hunt, searching far and wide for the flavors that'll make you satisfied.
I did lose 110 pounds only sitting, but before we get into how I did that, I need to tell you a little bit about myself first, because I've done a video when I hit the 80-pound mark, and I got a lot of comments saying, well, you need to try doing this, you need to try doing that, why don't you try doing this to lose fat weight faster? So let me tell you a little bit about myself. Back in 2008 and 2009, I was the most healthiest person or the healthiest point in my life was then. I was a pro wrestler, had wrestled 7 years in the independent circuit, and was in the best physical shape of my life. And then I decided to join the Navy. So I went into the Navy to get a little bit more traveling and to still wrestle. And while I was in, about 2011, 2012, 2011 time period, I fell off an F-18, and everything changed. I herniated my back and ended up having to have surgery on it. And a surgery that should have took 2 hours ended up taking 4 hours. So I had tendons kind of wrapped around my spine that they had to kind of fix, put back into place. So I was supposed to be walking in 2 weeks, wasn't walking for a whole month. And I started to take steroid injections to help, deal with the pain that my back was causing. But once I started walking again, I went to go get my next MRI done, and my back was still herniated from previously. Although I hadn't walked, hadn't done much of anything but roll around on my bed, my back was again herniated. So instead of going ahead and doing another surgery on me, we went through physical therapy all over again, aquatic therapy, went through steroid injections, but I couldn't work out, so I was just gaining weight. So in 2013, I was medically retired from the Navy. Came back home without a Navy career, without a wrestling career. And all I could do was sit around. I was in dire pain. Still am today, but I was in dire pain. So all I did was sit around and eat and drink and continue to gain weight. In fact, just last year, I had gotten to the point where I was so big that I had gained to 417 pounds. And I was walking around on a cane just to get around for a few minutes at a time. Between sitting down, I'd have to walk with a cane because I was in so dire pain I couldn't even move around. And then in January, my whole life flashed before my eyes. Found out I was diabetic, type 2 diabetes. And that scared me. I knew how dangerous my health had gotten to, how the dangers of how far I'd gotten, overweight, and the eating was doing to me, and I needed to change it fast. So, like many times before, I had decided to try Nutrisystem one last time to see if I could lose this weight. But I can't exercise. I had tried it multiple times before, and every time I had tried Nutrisystem, I ended up getting COVID. I ended up getting sick. And to get myself healthy again, I would eat some calories to get my body energy, because I knew that was one way to fight what I was going through. So no matter what this time, sickness or not, I was going to stay on Nutrisystem. But looking into, because I was type 2 diabetic, I needed to make sure I stayed away from the sweets and a lot of carbs. Now, they do have a diabetic plan on Nutrisystem, but I'm a very, and I mean a very picky eater. I don't like eggs. I don't like a lot of foods that if you're going like keto friendly, you need to eat. So I needed to find something that worked for me. So when I was in the Navy dealing with my weight problems then, they put me through a health class on how to lose weight and how to, live a healthy style. But it never connected the dots exactly how I needed to do it to be living healthy now. So with my Nutrisystem, I took away from a lot of their sweets, their snacks that they had with it, and even the breakfasts that have on the sugary side a little bit higher. So I decided to go with 2 turkey sausage patties. And then I'd substitute every other snack that they had with little Slim Jims. So I would eat 2 Slim Jims for a snack. And I would substitute anything that they had as far as a protein or a snack with the Slim Jims. And I started to see the weight coming off. First, it was 10 pounds, then 30 pounds, then 60 pounds. And I knew I was on the right track. I knew I was doing something that was going to help my life change for the better. And then I hit 100 pounds. Well, before that, I hit 80 pounds. And I did a video on it. And I got great feedback from it. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. Every comment that I got, I appreciate it. But I don't think you understood everything that I was dealing with. See, I can't exercise still. I'm still in a lot of pain. My back is still fully jacked up. And I know I'm going to end up having surgery again on my back. So I still, at this point, cannot exercise, cannot do a lot of strenuous, even walking long distance affects my back for days. So I have to really be cautious on what I do. So I set, and I did the one thing that I like to do on this channel is eat. Nutrisystem and Slim Jims. And I watched the weight fall off. Quite a bit off. To the point where now I can noticeably tell a difference in my face features, in my size of my body, in my stomach, in my overall physical well-being. I can tell that I feel 10 times better than before. So I love all y'all's advice that you give me in my previous video about this with eating, low carb or keto or stuff like this. I'm kind of doing a keto-like diet. It's not extremely, keto, but it's keto-esque. But I'm seeing weight loss by not exercising at all. It's all about calorie in, calorie out. How many calories you're putting into your body and how many calories your body can burn in a day. The Navy always told me a simple factor. If you want to waste a certain amount, say my goal right now is 225 pounds. I'm extremely close to that goal, more than I was only 9 months ago, 10 months ago. I'm extremely close to that goal. But if I want to get to 225 pounds, you take that number and add a 0 to it. And that's as many calories you eat in a day. And eventually you will get to that weight. It may take you years, but you will slowly get to that weight that your goal is. Now, I'm like most of you. I would love to just snap my fingers and I weigh that 225 pounds. I get frustrated many weeks when I only lose a pound, I'd like to see 2 pounds off. But I got to understand, I put this weight on over many years. It wasn't just an overnight thing. It took many years to get to this way. And it's going to take me a while to get this off. I'm already seeing some side effects of that. Loose skin being one of them that I'm going to have to deal with once I get all this weight off anyways. So just be mindful if you're going through this journey also. It's going to take you a while to do this the healthiest as possible. Now, I can go out there and try to give myself a heart attack and screw my back up even worse. by exercising, and like extreme exercising. I'm not saying exercise is bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying extreme exercise, like, constantly walking, to see those extreme progresses that I could probably have. But I want to do this as healthy as I can, because I don't want to put any more strain on my body that it already has, that I put on over these past years. I got high blood pressure. Type 2 diabetic. I want to make sure I do this the healthiest as possible. And that's the best way for me to do, is to eat the healthiest I can eat. Now you're going to say, Slim Jims has a lot of salt in it. I know. But I personally have a very low salt content. Like in my blood, when I do my salt levels, it's very low. My sodium levels are low. So eating more salt. After doing this, at my last blood work I did, my sodium levels were still low. So it's not affecting my salt levels. My blood pressure was lower. My cholesterol was lower. So this is not affecting me. But I'm not saying you need to do Slim Jims. What I'm saying is you need to find what works for you. If it's keto, great. If it's exercising every single day, great. But you can do this also. You can live a healthier life by just starting and committing to it every single day. Now, do I get to eat things that I like to eat? That's probably a lot of people that are on the bigger side. They don't like to lose weight because they don't like to eat what. Guess what, guys? I eat Slim Jims every single day. I eat turkey sausage every day. Now, some people are like, oh, it's turkey sausage. Yeah. I actually enjoy turkey sausage. I love the taste of it. So I eat sausage every day. I eat pizza every single day. It's the Nutrisystem pizza, or sometimes I even get the Linguine pizzas if I run out of Nutrisystem, because I only got like a 28-day. But I will eat the Linguine pizzas, and I will eat it every single day because that's what I like. That's the food that I like, so that's what I choose to eat, and I eat it every single day. Now, on Saturdays, I have a cheat day where I can film these videos for you guys, where y'all can hopefully enjoy them, and I eat whatever I want. Now, I may gain a couple pounds, but usually on the next week, I have lost 2 pounds from the previous week on average. So you can do this and still enjoy yourself eating. But you got to start and make that commitment today. Thank you for all the comments I got in the last video about this. I appreciate it. The support, the love that you shared means the world to me. This is not over for me. 110 pounds gone. It's gone. Boom. But I still got a lot to go. So we'll see what happens in 6 months. See where I'm at then. But I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you next time. Let's get it.